We'll uncover 5 common myths about space missions, all debunked by NASA experts. There are a lot of misconceptions when it comes to space exploration, and today, we'll set the record straight. Myth number 1. Space is completely silent. Many people believe that space is a total vacuum and therefore completely silent. NASA experts, however, explain that while sound cannot travel the same way it does on Earth, space isn't entirely silent. Certain gases and plasma waves allow some faint sounds to exist in space, but you'd need special instruments to detect them. Myth number 2. The moon is always dark on one side. There's a popular myth that one side of the moon is always dark. In reality, the moon experiences day and night, just like Earth. NASA experts clarify that the dark side is simply the far side, which faces away from Earth, but it still gets sunlight. The whole surface of the moon is illuminated over the course of its 29.5-day rotation. Myth number 3. Space travel is instantaneous. Thanks to science fiction movies, many believe that traveling in space is fast, almost instantaneous. NASA scientists explain that space missions take a lot of time. For example, it took the Apollo missions 3 days to reach the moon, and a mission to Mars could take months. Space travel is far from a quick journey. Myth number 4. Spacesuits are bulletproof. Many assume that NASA's spacesuits are indestructible, even bulletproof. However, NASA engineers clarify that spacesuits are not built for combat or impact resistance but rather to protect astronauts from extreme temperatures, lack of oxygen, and radiation in space. They are durable but not impenetrable. Myth number 5. Spacecraft avoid gravity completely. There's a myth that once you're in space, you're completely free of gravity. NASA experts bust this myth by explaining that gravity is everywhere. In fact, spacecraft orbit Earth due to gravity. The reason astronauts appear to float is not the lack of gravity, but rather the constant state of free fall as they orbit Earth. Now that we've busted some common myths, let's talk about why these misconceptions exist. Often, they come from movies or a lack of understanding about how space actually works. NASA experts spend a lot of time educating the public to correct these misunderstandings and to ensure that we all have a better grasp of space science. Space exploration has always been filled with wonder and mystery, but it's essential to rely on facts, especially as we move closer to missions like Mars exploration. Myths can sometimes overshadow the incredible achievements and challenges NASA faces in space missions, so it's crucial to clear the air. One of the key lessons we can take away from NASA's expertise is that space is far more complex and fascinating than most people realize. NASA continues to push the boundaries of what's possible, and busting these myths is just one way they help us understand the true nature of space exploration. As technology advances, more myths are likely to be debunked. NASA's role in clarifying the realities of space travel helps to make future missions more understandable and exciting. From moon landings to upcoming Mars missions, NASA is at the forefront of helping humanity explore and demystify the cosmos. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating facts about space exploration.